So, guys, I usually tell you, some people usually ask me, like, how do you cope with stress? I can assure you that these guys that you see here, hey, pola pola, most times I'm asked, how do I cope with stress? But I can assure you that these guys can take out your stress. I'm not saying that farming does not have its own challenges, it comes with its own challenges. And today I'll be talking about one of the challenges in goat farming. But no matter how much you're stressed, when you get to the farm, these guys will just take away your stress. So if you feel you have too much stress, it's high time you start, you know, engage in farming and more so goat farming. So these guys are some of the stress killers here. This guy is just 3 weeks old. And as you can see, he has some good weight and his growth is not really bad. Yeah, so one of the challenges that I'm going to talk about, which we faced over time, mostly at Tava and organic farms, is the shipment fever or the shipping fever, however much you may call it. You have healthy animals, your farm has been so healthy, you have spent like 2 months, the vet hasn't visited, except maybe only helping the animals to maybe give birth. And then you bring in new animals, you put them in a different area, you even quarantine them. One of the chances you're going to get the shipment fever from the new animals that are going to come in, because you're going to quarantine them for a whole month. So when they come in, they're okay. Even when you're selecting them from the farmer that is selling to you or from the breeding farmer that is selling to you, the animals are actually okay. But as soon as they hit your farm, you start having challenges. They have flu and a lot of flu. Some have developed diarrhea. Others, the feeding reduces, they lose weight. All those are challenges of shipment fever or shipping fever. So you must be equipped with enough medicines to counteract every disease that's going to come up due to the shipment fever. And there's no specific medicine you're going to use. So you treat symptomatically. When you see one which has flu, treat the flu. Once you see one which has diarrhea, apply the sulfurs and you will see them improve. Once you see the lethargic ones which are not feeding well, improve them. But above all, also give multivitamins to these animals before they travel and even when they reach the farm. If you're giving them, when you're giving them water, make sure the water has multivitamin in it. That is going to help you a lot. So the shipment fever, you treat it symptomatically, whichever. So someone will ask, when is the best time? Or how do you minimize, how do you mitigate shipment fever? How do you reduce the impact of it affecting you on the farm? One, know the best time to move your animals. If you move your animals during the rainy season, remember, the rainy season is going to move is going to come with its own challenges. The rainy season is going to come in with its own challenges. It says that you're having all these diarrheas coming in, the flu, the coughing, all is going to come in. And then they are hit with the stress of shipment or movement. So if you move your animals in the rainy season, you're going to be dealing with two things at a go: the shipment fever and the challenges of the rainy season. So it is highly important that you don't move or you minimize moving the animals during the rainy season. So at least you deal with one. It's important that you consider moving the animals during the dry spell. In the dry spell, then you're only going to deal with only the shipment fever, not the challenges of the rainy season. So I think the best time to move the animals is during the dry spell so that you don't have to deal with a lot of issues which come also with the rain itself. So you only deal with only shipment fever, which is going to affect you. Yeah. That's how I would answer such a question. So to anybody who is asking, how do I reduce the impact of the shipment fever? How do I prevent it? Uh, you just target moving your animals during the dry spell. You will not be hit much than moving the animals during the rainy season. See you guys.